Hello everybody, my name is Ace, so welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Russia let us continue on from where we last left off. So yeah, we are very close to getting Ukraine to capitulate as soon as we take over Odessa. We are making a handful of gains in the Middle East. Not a ton, but some. You know, they're trying to push into us. That's a-okay. If they want to push in this territory, that's actually fine. We can just kind of close in the gap. You're going to be there in 3 days. We are going to be there in 4 days, so they will beat us there. So, you know, it's actually probably not worth even trying to march into the province quite yet. Okay, no, they actually ran into some of our troops trying to strategically redeploy. No, you're fine where you are. Why are you trying to redeploy over there? That doesn't even seem like it makes a lot of sense to me, but sure. So Odessa is actually currently being protected, which is not great. Oh, but there's a city right there. There's a small Ukrainian town, which might be enough for us to push them over the edge. Because again, they are at 21%. Literally anything would probably get them to capitulate. Is this worth 5? 5 will absolutely do it. Again, assuming we can actually push into the city, which is a different question. I don't want you to actually attack that. Got some troops kind of trying to close in the gap. Blue army is very concentrated. They actually don't even have a battle plan right now. So you're going to spearhead straight to this river. And immediately attack. I didn't do the spearhead command. That's fine. Again, just any single city of the Germans, or of the Ukrainians I should say, will be a victory for us. There's a city right here. Oh, the French Republic actually won. Oh, they actually won against all their uprisings. 50%, 14%, 88%. I mean, they're looking pretty weak in this city. No, in all honesty. Yeah, and then you go reinforce and try to attack in that direction afterwards. The other two are going to keep pushing up north. Trying to capture any city. Again, any city will do. And Ukraine, of course, like they had a decent army. They have about 50 divisions. We can get 50 divisions just off the map almost immediately. Yeah, we're probably going to have to fall back a little bit here to make sure that we don't get surrounded and lose an infantry division for no reason whatsoever. We're winning all of these conflicts here. A lot of men. I will admit, a lot of troops over there. The Dutch basically have collapsed. Bulgaria is pushing in their way into Asia Minor. And there we go. Just take over in Tehran. Might be enough for the Ottomans to capitulate. I mean, we shall see. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that's the case, but it might not be. So you are looking pretty strong. Disappointing, to say the least. What about if we just do a massive attack into this town? It's worth 5 victory points as well. There's a massive 10 infantry divisions into this small, tiny, insignificant Ukrainian town. And maybe we will achieve victory that way. Okay, so they've abandoned Odessa. Or no, we've abandoned this province. That's what I meant to say. So Pink Army, as soon as we capitulate Ukraine, they're all going to move over to the Caucasus. I don't know where else I would actually put them, realistically. Okay, you're at 62%, you're 28% here, so you're not looking too hot. How about this city right there? It's also pretty well defended. But that province right there is actually just abandoned, so we can walk in there quite easily. How close is Germany to capitulating? They are already pretty well there. Good work, Germany. Good work, good work, good work. So we're making strong gains here. You're so close to just pushing in any of these two cities. 5 days, you're going to take less than a day. If that's true, that's wonderful. Again, we're still at our 38%. France being at 30%, that's not insane. That's completely reasonable. I mean, they're the ones actually pushing into Germany proper. We're just kind of destroying all of their allies. White Ruthenia, can I just have Gomel? They refuse. Look, this is this is disaster. It looks like ass. It's for the good of the world for you to give me this territory. That's about all I can say about it. Is that it's of an absolute necessity that it be acquired by us. Yes, we'll push our way into Iran. Again, they have 4 divisions. Not enough to really do anything, honestly. They really can't push against us. And Bulgaria is pushing insanely strong into the Ottoman territory. My only hope is that somehow Bulgaria doesn't just puppet the Ottomans and then we are at war with each other. The Kingdom of Ukraine has capitulated. 12,000 rifles. Have we reached under 100,000 rifles? We have. Only 2,000 needed for infantry divisions. A glorious, glorious day. And with that, we've resolved these syndicalist problems. Good work for us. Now these guys have no equipment, no supplies, no anything. I mean, they can go through Odessa. Odessa is still theirs of the taking, so that's how they can at least get some supplies, but overall, it's not looking too hot for them. All these green troops that don't actually have a battle plan, they can go here. That's fine. 4 divisions are going to be stuck over here. Again, if we can get them out of Ukraine, that'd be fantastic news for us. What the hell are you doing? I have no idea, but, you keep it up. Netherlands has capitulated. Not a huge surprise either. How many men? Oh, the Ottoman Empire has lost 44,000 men against us. So we've cut off Odessa from the rest of the country. If we can cut off some chain here, like right there, we can trap a lot of these troops. I think they are all trying to retreat right now. Yeah, just constantly just march into their territory. Try to cut off a line here. And yeah, good moves for us. I think the Germans are just going to abandon this position. I mean, that's what they should do, at least. We're only at 38%. They're actually attacking us, which is just ridiculous. This actually is like so many German troops just trapped. Yeah, 53%, 73% there. Be very aggressive. You can be extremely aggressive in your pushes. I want to close out that line ASAP. And then reposition all of Teal. Something's happening. Austria intervenes in the Second World Krieg. Against us? No, against the commune. We are technically a separate matter from the Second World Krieg, I think technically. So Austria has now declared war on you. And that's fine. I don't really care what Austria does. At least not yet. You know, it's not a big deal. Yeah, and they're basically just falling apart. How close to the capitulation? They are currently at 55%. Bulgaria is doing quite well. $57, $49, $4. I mean, we're winning against most of these battles. Oh no, I'm guessing they just declare war on anybody that's at war with the Germans. So no, Austria is at war with us. Which is bad, because that's going to make this situation a lot more complicated. Bulgaria still loves us, by the way. They are our best friends as far as they're concerned. You know, it's like, I'm sorry to tell you that the situation is a lot more complicated than that. We don't need any more propaganda. But does mean... No, Romania is not part of any faction. And they will not... I don't think they'll join our faction, disappointingly enough. But we are at war with you now. Which does make the situation more complicated. You're not at war with us quite yet, but you will be soon. Like, the situation actually here is kind of just like a disaster. You guys actually, just be on regular battle plans. I think we kind of need to organize this shit a little bit. We're no longer taking on the Bulgarians. Again, not a huge surprise given the circumstances of that agreement. We're not at war with you quite yet. All of you here. Can I get rid of the counters for a second? Okay. It's a little bit cleaner. I can actually kind of see what the hell is happening. So teal can move up. Purple can move. Purple can move up this way, and orange can move up this way. And then I'm fine with seeing everybody's counter again. I didn't move anybody by mistake. I did. Okay, we've kind of reorganized these positions. You know, pray we do not alter them again. 83. I really don't know what your plan is here. We're about to take over Odessa. Illyria has been called into the war. I mean, we're almost at Baghdad. How many troops do the Ottomans have right now? 19 to 46. That's not a lot. Again, you just attack anybody you see fit. You guys just do whatever the hell it is that you're doing. Apparently, the war against the Austrians is really going to take place within Asia Minor. That's not necessarily where I expected it to be, but sure. The Ottomans are at still 55%. Like, is this core territory of theirs? No, it's not. This is. Okay, I guess you go take Baghdad. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna need to send more troops over here, though. So, like, as soon as Pink is ready to go, we'll try to deal with that situation. Are you guys surrounded? I can't tell. You're still not in the war yet. You don't like me, but you're not actually actively at war with us. From Venezuela. I think it's a little bit too late for you to try to think about the oil situation in Germany. That's all I have to say. Like, I didn't even want to fight the Austrians. I was okay with them doing whatever. Okay, so they've been called into the war, which means I now have to fix this front line. We need more men. That much is clear. But we also need to break through this. And get the Germans out of here. Again, Romania, I don't know if they're going to choose a side or not. If they do, probably gonna be bad for us. Okay, so you guys still have 13 divisions here. You're winning most of your battles. That's good. Okay, so we can probably kick this guy out of Baghdad. I think he probably strategically redeployed. Yeah, so he should be dead relatively soon. We got 2 new technologies done. Fantastic. We are going to research you. And it's 1940. 1941 text. But you know what? No, let's not get those. We're still researching that. You're 1941. We don't have really anything here. Let's get better Marines. We might need them in the future. You know, that's I don't think a controversial statement that we'll probably need some sort of naval capabilities in the future. Okay, you guys are like completely dead. You are encircled, so I don't know. No, apparently you're not encircled yet because Romania is here. So as far as the game's concerned, they're not actually encircled. But Austria has not actually a ton of troops. The factional numbers are 5.7, about 6 million to 7 million. So overall, the numbers aren't even that much against us. Oh, we're actually starting to train up these troops. We're actually going to build fresh infantry at some point. That is insanity. I never thought I would see the day. Not in Moscow. That's too far. Put them right there. I don't know if the order here matters, so I'm going to change those around. You actually take this city. All of you kind of, you know, reorganize yourselves. And then, yeah, Purple can completely redeploy afterwards. Like, they gotta be, like, low supply, multiple combats. They're taking, like, 80% penalties. Okay, you're retreating. That's okay. Teal, you are going to move over here, and your battle plan right now, I guess, is going to be to push into here, into Hungary, yeah. Like, Germany was so close to just, like, I mean, there's still, Germany's going to lose. There's no real question about that. That the commune is going to steamroll them, given enough time. Iran is slowly militarizing, but like extreme. When I say slowly, I mean like extremely slowly. Like, this province is just abandoned. Go walk into it. Finally, they've almost beaten that guy, which is, I guess, good news. Okay, they're trying to surround us. Let's try and make sure that doesn't happen. We got some more reinforcements showing up. Pink Army is now completely redeploying to where they should be. Fantastic. Green Army is deploying to where they should be. I mean, it'll be nice at some point to be able to send these troops back. Because again, you know, they are still at war with the Ottomans, who somehow are still at 50% victory points. I do not understand how. How long do you can actually get there? 3 days. I don't see anybody else moving into the capital, but, you know, it's probably just subject to change more than anything else. Okay, let's try to deal with the Ottomans here. Are you also, like, completely core states? Are you core states down here? No. It looks like Damascus. Like, Syria is basically where it ends. Like, that's worth 20. Damascus is worth 20. But other than that, most of the other cities are only worth like 5. So not that much. Let's see if we can at least push our way to the ocean. These are... Okay, one's finished, but one's actually a tank of mine, so we probably want to keep that guy alive if at all possible. Okay, so they are slowly reinforcing. Getting 11 more divisions is I would say, pretty good. But I just think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.